Hello everyone, this is ShadowQ. I play support for Team Dignitas. I am lane partners with Zapman, and this is my first vlog for Team Dignitas and my first vlog in general. So, uh, I guess I'm going to talk about how I got into video games in general and the competitive scene in Smite. The first real competitive game I played was World of Warcraft. I played 2v2s with my brother Mace Face. He is also a competitive Smite player. He plays for Denial NA right now. Um, so we started playing 2v2s, which was a more casual game mode than the 3v3s, which is the real competitive mode. Um, but we started getting better and better, and our goal was to get to 1800 rating. Because at that point we got weapons for getting that rating, and it was about to equate it to Smite Elo. It's about the same as 1800 Smite rating, more or less. So it wasn't really a big deal, but to us it was at the time. So we kept playing, we got better and better, we really pushed for it, and we eventually got it. And when we got our weapons, we were so happy, we were super excited that it was really the first competitive achievement we've ever done. And from there, we just kept playing and playing, and we got better and better. Um, we eventually got to 2500 rating, which put us at like uh, 10th in the battle group or something like that. And uh, from there, we realized that we were actually pretty good, so we decided to start doing the more competitive game mode with a few of our real life friends, the 3v3s as opposed to 2v2s. And we had some success there, but in later patches of WoW, we paired up with a good friend of mine that I met through PvP in WoW Sigma, and we played a lot, we had a lot of fun, and we eventually got the Gladiator title, which is given to the top 0.5% of teams in every battle group. So uh, I'd say that was my biggest achievement to date as far as competitiveness. We had a whole lot of fun the entire time. WoW was a lot of fun for me. It was a lot of fun for Mace. I loved every minute of it. It was super competitive and super fun. Um, Other games played I played a bit of League. I like the MOBA style, but League didn't really fit me. I don't like the uh, click to move point like style of gameplay. Um, it just felt kind of clunky. I really like the type of game it was, like the MOBA, but it didn't really stick. I like being more in the action, like I am with WoW. I also played Bloodline Champions, where it's another top-down game, but you control your character with WSAD. The community was kind of small, and that's mostly the reason why I stopped playing it. Uh, the developers weren't really that approachable. The community shrunk. The game started to die. But other than that, it was a great game. I had a lot of fun with it. I played in the top. I was placed in the diamond bracket multiple times on multiple teams. It was a lot of fun. Um, and then I actually got into Smite. I was on Twitch, and I saw one of my old friends in WoW streaming a game called Smite, which I'd never heard of, and I'd actually never seen this guy stream before. So I was like, might as well check it out. I've played this guy for a long time, so I wanted to see what he was doing. And apparently, there was a 3D MOBA that existed, and I was super psyched about that. I loved the general style of League, and I loved being in the action like WoW, so Smite really appealed to me. I saw him play. This was back when it was in closed beta, so I got a key from him, and I started playing it and instantly fell in love. It was an amazing game. Um, the learning curve for Smite was big, but or it wasn't that hard to start learning, but to get better and better, it was a lot of fun improving. Um, so I'm not very good at the game at this point. I'm just leveling up, and the role that I'm mostly playing by now is support. A lot of people didn't seem like they wanted to play support, and I feel like if I can play a role that not many people want to do, then our team will improve. Like if nobody is good at support because they don't play it, and instead I do, then our team will do a lot better because nobody's messing up at a role that they never play. Um, from there, I got to level 30 and stuck with my support niche for when I queued ranked. Um, and same thing, not many people like. And everyone was like, "Oh my god, this guy actually wants to play support." Whenever I queued, um, but whenever I did, I felt like I was more in control of the game by a lot. Uh, a lot of people were scared to initiate, and I would always be the first one to initiate because I'm obviously the tank. That's my role. That's what I'm supposed to do. Um, and games eventually got to a point where I was rarely dying. They were getting less challenging. At the time, there was a smaller player base, so games weren't exactly fair in the sense that there was a wider skill range of people within a game. Um, so it got to get a bit boring. So I was trying to look into getting into the more competitive scene, and I got a message from KO, who was on Procore Gaming at the time. Procore Gaming was that man's team, and they wanted to try to pick me up as support, and I guess I stuck with the team. Obviously, I think we did all right in tournaments. I was just super excited to be a part of it. It was the first real competitive experience in Smite that I've had. Um, I was probably the worst on the team at the time. I had no experience whatsoever. I made a lot of mistakes, but it was a lot of fun. It was a great first experience in the competitive scene. Um, so over time, players left and joined, um, until it eventually got to a point where we got picked up by Curse after doing well in a few tournaments, and Zapman and the Best were on that team, who are also on Team Dignitas right now. Um, and when we were on Curse, we did fantastic. We won pretty much every tournament we played in. Uh, we dominated everything. It was a ton of fun. Eventually, things changed though, and a few people left the team, and I tried to reform it with around myself and my brother Mace to the Face, who is on, like I said previously, Denial NA. Um, we did alright in tournaments. We maybe won one of them or something like that. Uh, it wasn't as successful as the original Curse was. So Mace and I left and decided to join what the team he's on now, Denial NA. Um, and we had moderate success with that also. Um, but while I was on Denial NA, we also had a ton of fun. It was awesome. I love everyone on the team. Um, the reason I left though is because I got a message from Best, who I knew from when I was on Curse, that they were on Root Gaming at the time and about to be picked up by Team Dignitas. So I guess I really couldn't turn down that offer. So um, I obviously joined, and that brings me to where I am now. Uh, the roster is me, my Zapman, the Best, obviously, like I said. Also, Anatoly and Lassus, who I think have been with uh, Team Dignitas since whatever it was when it was first created. I think Juice Gaming, way back when at the beginning of the competitive scene. Um, so yeah, that's basically how I got into video games and how I entered into the Smite competitive scene. Um, okay. Uh, Basically the playstyle that we use, it's always been really aggressive. I think that stems from Zap's shot calling and playstyle in general, but we've all learned to be that aggressive as well. And we've really synergized well together with that. If one of us is aggressive in a team fight, then the rest of us follow up on it, and we have amazing synergy. I just love our coordination. I love the way we play together. I love everyone on the team. And I'm glad I got to this point. I think that's all I'm going to cover for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.